It's about sports agent Ollie Davis, who is ready to do anything to succeed. Even to literally get into each opponent's head and find out all his innermost thoughts and desires. But about everything in order. Getting up at 3 in the morning, watching the news, and a flurry of work calls right during a workout on the treadmill. This is what Ollie's usual weekday looks like. It's good that she at least has an obliging assistant, Brandon, who is always on hand and will answer an annoying journalist and make coffee, especially when such an important event is on the nose, the announcement of a new partner in the company. Ollie has been dreaming about this for many years, but now she is literally sure of her success. Brandon is also excited about the upcoming changes. He hopes that after his promotion, Ollie will make him an agent.
Look, you're a brilliant assistant, but you're not going to make agents.
In a great mood, Ollie goes to the office in a rented Porsche. The new car is immediately noticed by Ethan, a smug colleague who behaves as if he knows everything better than anyone. But it's still okay. The rest of the men in Ollie's company generally discuss some obscene stories before the meeting and joke like school children. Ollie, as the only woman in the team, is terribly infuriated by all this, but there is nothing she can do. A meeting with the boss named Nick begins. He immediately starts talking about some young basketball player, Jamal Berry, who will soon become a star. And then, he takes out a soccer ball and is going to finally announce the name of the future partner of the company. Ollie is sitting in anticipation, smiling dazzlingly. She doesn't doubt for a second that her name will be called now, but Aline can believe that some incompetent guy was chosen as an agent again. After the meeting, she goes to Nick's office and asks what else she should do to finally earn the title of partner. He calmly replies that this requires the unanimity of all partners, and someone from the firm voted against her candidacy. This angers the girl even more. Most of her clients are champions and stars, and this club of schoolboys is always promoting its own. You don't get along with men. You're playing great on your track. Such discrimination finally pisses Ollie off, and she promises the whole office that she will personally sign future basketball star Jamal Berry. To let off some steam, she goes to the boxing gym to her father, where she tells about her failure. Ollie doesn't understand how to fight the system that is being honed against her. Her father advises her to keep her promise and really do everything to sign Jamal Berry. After the haul, they go to a bar for a drink, and Ollie notices a new handsome bartender behind the counter. The girl sends her dad home, and she goes to meet the guy. She openly flirts with him, and after a couple of cocktails, they go to him. And when Ollie wakes up in the morning, they see him in front of them.
Who are you? I'm Ben. Is it okay that I took your mask to play?
It turns out that Ben is the son of bartender Wool. Ollie jumps up in horror, sees family photos in the house, and decides that she has contacted a married man. She refuses to listen to any explanations from the guy and hurriedly dumps for work. It's already in the middle of shooting for some cool magazine. Everything seems to be going according to plan, but there is one caveat. The session is attended by the eccentric Joe Dalla, the father of Jamal Berry. Hoping to flatter him, Ollie offers his other client Lisa to share the cover with a rising star. But she resolutely refuses. Ollie does not dare to argue, because Lisa is a champion, and in general, she has a contract. But Joe doesn't like it, of course. He declares that then his son will not participate in the shooting at all, and leaves.
I'm very glad to be with you.
After work, Ollie goes to a bachelorette party. One of her best friends gets married. They chat for a while, and then one of the girls announces the surprise of the evening, a meeting with a cool clairvoyant. Ollie is immediately skeptical about this, but still goes to chat with a fortune teller one-on-one. A strange woman, nicknamed Sister, lays out tarot cards for Ollie for a long time, and then begins to say that the girl has problems at work. But even this does not convince Ollie. The fortune teller must have heard her conversation with her friends, in which she just complained about it. But then, the woman says that she is going to have a relationship with a man whose name begins with Y. And then, Ollie gets tense. How did she find out about it? Therefore, when a fortune teller offers a girl to drink a special tea, Ollie no longer holds back curiosity.
That's it.
After taking the drug, Ollie feels so unusual, as if she immediately took a pack of banned substances. Therefore, when the girlfriends go to the club, she dances like crazy, and at some point unsuccessfully falls and hits her head. Ollie loses consciousness and wakes up in the hospital. After recovering, Ollie talks to the doctor. He behaves strangely, utters some phrases at random, which normal doctors generally should not say. However, there is neither strength nor time for disassembly. Her hospital bed is immediately plastered with girlfriends and Brandon, who, by an amazing coincidence, also carries some nonsense. Ollie is discharged from the hospital and goes to work with an assistant, and after another strange remark, the girl realizes that in fact, she hears not Brandon's words, but his thoughts.
I heard it.
I didn't say that. Are you reading my mind? Entering the office, Ollie realizes that her guesses have been confirmed. In her head, a swarm of different voices and exclusively male. Unwittingly, she hears all the most intimate things about her colleagues. Someone has a fake Rolex, someone has a hangover, someone recently had a nipple piercing. The girl runs to her office in a panic and tells the assistant about it. He asks what she used last night, and then, Ollie remembers a visit to a clairvoyant. Right from the office, they urgently go to the fortune teller. Ollie is trying to find out how to get rid of her newly acquired gift. The clairvoyant says that she is crazy if she intends to refuse such a gift of fate. After all, recently she herself complained that she does not get along with men at work, and now she can literally get into their heads and use it to her advantage.
You know what? I think I'll keep this gift for myself. Thank you, sister.
The next day, the girl's colleague Kevin makes a presentation in front of Jamal Berry and his father about the advantages of signing a contract with the company. But the presentation turns out to be unsuccessful. There are a lot of vulgar pictures and a stupid message in it. However, none of Ollie's male colleagues understands this. They think they made a great joke, but Jamal and his father are clearly puzzled. So, Ollie takes matters into his own hands and, armed with his ability to read minds, has potential customers to himself. On leaving the office, Ollie decides to consolidate his success and calls Jamal and Dad to a cool game in the VIP box. The father refuses because Sunday is their family day. He thinks that Ollie will not understand this because she does not look like a married woman, and he does not trust such people. Then, Will and Ben turn up nearby very timely, and Ollie pretends that this is her husband and son. Dalla immediately goes for it, but Will and Ben do not understand what is happening. Left alone with Will, Ollie asks why he came. It turns out that she left her driver's license at their house. Suddenly Ben lets slip something important.
Can you be nicer to Dad? Since Mom died, Dad has been missed a lot.
Ollie feels sorry for Will and invites her and her son to a match, and later quarrels with Kevin, who had made a presentation earlier. It infuriated him that she decided to show off in front of clients instead of doing teamwork. Now Ollie is sure that he voted against her candidacy for the post of partner and just puts a stick in her wheels. How surprised she is when she finds out that he voted for, and it's not her gender that infuriates him at all, but the fact that she thinks only of herself. The day of the game is coming. Joe Dalla sees Ollie surrounded by family and gets even more into her, and Jamal is delighted with such a concentration of famous athletes. Overjoyed by the approaching deal, Ollie agrees to go on another date with Will. However, the date turns out to be double. Brendan arranges this with her friend, who is getting married soon, and has been asking for a meeting for a long time. The date brings Ollie a lot of new discoveries. Firstly, she learns that her friend's future husband is constantly going left, and even the upcoming wedding does not stop his playful thoughts. Secondly, when a waitress rolls up to the villa, Ollie realizes that no one but herself is interested in the guy. Would I waste a second on her when I have a woman like you with me? A couple of days pass. There is a commotion in the company's office. Everyone is watching a press conference that Joe Dalla put together without the company's knowledge. On it, he announces that his son will now play in China, and an independent agent, Ethan, who has just left Ollie's company, gave him such an idea. All colleagues are shocked by such betrayal, and Nick's boss is just furious. He throws everyone out of the office and asks the girl to stay. From the mixture of the conversation and his thoughts, Ollie realizes that he would have fired her if she hadn't been a girl and dark-skinned. And in order to at least vent his anger a little, the boss immediately lays out the whole bitter truth to Will, who by an unfortunate coincidence is waiting in the foyer. The guy realizes that she just used him with Ben for a beautiful picture and making a deal.
Please.
Stay away from us. Please. Ollie runs to the fortune teller and asks her to pick up the gift of telepathy. But she replies that she can't do it, and along with the gift of hearing thoughts, comes the responsibility to be honest with others. Not knowing what to do next, Ollie goes to her friend's wedding. Standing near the altar, She hears the groom's thoughts about infidelity, and does not hold back. The girl stops the wedding, despite Brandon's attempts to prevent her, and publicly tells the whole truth about her friend's future husband. In the hall there is a cousin, with whom the guy managed to sleep, and she loudly confirms it. Complete chaos begins within the walls of the church. Friends are offended by Ollie, saying that she just always envied them. Then, the girl tells the bitter truth about their spouses, and the scandal flares up with renewed vigor. People are running and fighting, and in the confusion, someone accidentally hits Ollie on the head with a heavy object. "Hi, welcome back." After talking to the doctor for a while, Ollie realizes that he can no longer hear his thoughts. But she can't be happy about it. No one even came to the hospital to pick her up. She goes home alone, gets on the treadmill, and remembers all the offensive things that colleagues, friends, and acquaintances told her. In the end, she goes to her father for advice, and he admits that after the death of his wife, he never trusted anyone. Now he thinks that he has passed this on to his daughter, and they both need to learn to trust others, and not endlessly defend themselves. Ollie returns to the office, and has a heart-to-heart talk with Brandon. She admits that she never seriously thought that he didn't deserve to be an agent, she was just afraid of losing him. They reconcile, and Ollie begins to think about how to restore the failed deal with Jamal. She decides that she just needs to talk to him alone, and goes to the training ground, where the guy is chasing the ball. The agent asks Jamal if he is happy with the contract with the Chinese club, and he answers evasively. He tells how hard it was for him to live with his dad, who always controlled him, and wanted to make a basketball star out of him from the age of 5. But frankly speaking, he always wanted to win and play exactly where he grew up, and not somewhere in a foreign land. It's a pity that his agents say otherwise, and you have to listen to their advice. However, Ollie does not agree with this.
You have to listen only to yourself, because you're the one who knows best what you want.
After a conversation with Jamal, Ollie shows up at a meeting of friends without an invitation. She says that she just wanted to protect them from betrayal, and regrets that everything turned out that way. At first, the girls don't even want to listen to her, but in the end, they forgive their friend. A little time passes, and the NBA draft begins, where future basketball stars are chosen. Jamal's name is called first, and he does not remember himself from happiness. Joe Dalla seems to have accepted the change of plans, because now his son is waiting for an amazing future at home. Unexpectedly, he agrees to sign a contract with Ollie. Another meeting is taking place in the office. Ethan returns to the team, but he is deprived of the status of a partner, which means that one place has been vacated. Boss Nick is proud to announce that he will be taken over by Ollie Davis, who has just signed a bomb contract. To everyone's applause, Ollie catches the ball, but her reaction surprises everyone very much.
I don't want to be a member of your club anymore.
The girl declares that she no longer wants to depend on male approval, and therefore decided to open her agency together with her colleague Kevin. The audience is shocked, the chief is furious, but Ollie is no longer concerned. She leaves the office and announces to Brandon that he will now be an agent. There remains only one last thing: to apologize to Wool. Ollie goes to his ex's house, where Ben is celebrating his birthday. The girl gives the boy a cake and apologizes for coming without an invitation. Ollie says that, at the beginning of her acquaintance with Wool, she was afraid of defeat in her career and personal life, but now she realized that no victories matter if you are a bad person.
And you taught me that. And now, I want to sincerely thank you.
Ollie asks Wool to give her a second chance, and he agrees, only on the condition that she will always be honest with him. Write in the comments, would you dare to become the owner of the gift of telepathy? Or is it better that everyone keeps their dirty thoughts to themselves? And don't forget to like this video, and also subscribe to the channel. Here, we share the plots of the best films from around the world.